Okay, I'm gonna do some tests real quick. Yeah.
Hang on, we can set our names up in the upper corner. Hang on, so...
Just gotta go. Gotta go to my channel. Gotta make sure that you guys can hear both of us. Welcome to a new game. Okay. There we are. There we are. There we are. There we are. Okay, I need you to say something.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, I need you to say something.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, they can hear you pretty good. Okay. Alright, so today, we're kind of still setting up, so good, but I know it says on the stream schedule that, I was gonna play Hearthstones, but, well, we're not, so Hearthstones will be another day. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, Hearthstones will be another day, or maybe I'll do a little bit of Hearthstones after this. But yeah, we're in a chat room, and we're just gonna fucking draw.
Hang on, oh, I might be able to actually do space. Oh, I can't do spaces. We'll see. How about that? There we go. Then looks like yours. Oh, it's a heart. So you can do yourself a name up in the corner, and you can set the icon. Mine happened to be a bunny, and yours was a piggy, but you can change it.
I'm a pig.
You're a pig.
I wanna be red.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you claimed that layer, so go ahead and see if it'll let me take a layer. It'll let me do it. There we go. Let me see now, because you can adjust the pixels, which is great. Does it let you adjust like other brush options, or do you have to figure that out yourself? Oh, it's a face. Alright.
I kind of like this size. I think it's still also doing the pressure sensitive tip and stuff. So it's actually pretty cool.
Perfect. Alright, so then what happens if I do... Ooh, yeah, alright, that'll work for me. We'll go ahead and do that and like turn that down a little bit. Make a different color. Let's see... What is that? Oh, that's just another pencil, dang it. Let's see, what is this? So, let's see, I'm trying to think about things that we could also like talk about and be stupid with.
By the way, this is Z's stream, so they're kind of like they decided what we did this time.
Yeah, I can't use the back of my pen for an eraser, so I have a very different tablet from what, yeah. I have a different tablet from what they have, and mine has like a little eraser tip on the back, and I'm like, oh, will this work? Apparently not.
Yeah, they have a much newer tablet than me.
Yeah, my wife had me spoil myself, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll do it this time, and I'm kind of glad for it.
Yeah, your wife's awesome.
She's so cool.
She takes care of you, and you take care of her.
It's mutual.
Yeah. Even though she's kind of your pet.
I mean, yeah. I mean...
In a way, though, you're also kind of her pet, in a way.
We take turns, usually I'm the one... It's like how some dogs are like, you can tell who's the top dog. Like, there's no alphas, just...
The person that kind of came up with, like, the alpha idea, he retracted that statement.
So it actually turns out there were family units. So
yeah.
I mean, hey...
So actually, I hate the term alpha.
Alpha gamer.
That's your wife.
My wife is not an alpha gamer.
Oh.
Don't tell her I said that.
screen, it's tilted.
What?
Look
You
at this,
tilted your
look at this, look at
screen?
this.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just kind of mirrored it upside down. Understandable.
Yeah, that's
So
fucking
what
great.
you're saying is, oh shit, I still have it on the eraser.
Oh, let me. Hey! Empathetic Harmony is watching. They are one of my streamer friends.
Friends question mark.
Friends question mark. This is Z. They're my roommate.
Hello. I'm fun sometimes when I'm not smothering
of
my
the
brother.
Oh my god. Are we going to talk? They're asking, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing this evening? Let's see.
They're hello, roommate.
Hello, roommate. Hi.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Can I zoom in? How do I do that? Oh, I can. I can zoom in.
Okay.
How do I?
How?
Oh, we're getting closer. 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 Hang on. It's okay. I'm on a different layer, so I can erase it, and it shouldn't fuck with you. But just.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of just. What'd you do?
Does it not show up in your? Oh no!
No, it doesn't. I actually have a.
It's gone now. I don't know where. Oh shit! I forgot.
Oh, I do see that.
Hang on. Just.
Yeah.
Hello. Hang on. We'll go ahead and actually erase it genuinely, but like, so we were actually talking about this in the. Oh my god, they're back. So we were talking about it in the car. Because at a very young age, no one taught me, nor did I know that smothering, like holding your hand over somebody's mouth or like putting a pillow over their face could kill them. Or, you know, deprive them of very, very necessary oxygen, I guess. So, I was very little. My brother was not even a year old, but I was like 4 or so when he was born, going to be 5. And he would cry a lot, and I didn't really know what else to do. And 4-year-old brain, well, if I cover the mouth, it stops, sorta. So, my mom had to stop me. The second time,
Yeah. They're playing some cards right now.
Oh, good for them.
They're asking what you're drawing because it's not really showing.
Yeah, I haven't. I was drawing, and then I was like, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Yeah. I just drew a heart balloon. I don't know. We're kind of just we're just drawing whatever. So if you got like suggestions or requests, maybe we can figure something out.
Oh, there you are. I don't know how to move the screen. Hang on. There's probably got to be a drag.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to do that because
Oh,
I'm having that problem too.
Okay, so there's going to be that toolbar along the left-hand side.
Yeah.
It's got a little hand on it, and you can pan over.
Oh, hand.
You see it?
Yes, I got it.
Rad. Hang on.
Okay.
Pencil. What else can I do with this thing? So.
Okay, so I'm gonna just focus for now on what I'm doing.
Hey, you're good.
And what if we both drew something and then we revealed what each other's doing and then we fill out the scene together?
Sure. So what you're saying is just like I pan away from where you are currently.
Yeah.
Just,
So you don't see what I'm doing. I don't see what you're doing. It's a surprise for me. Surprise
just zoom
for
out.
each.
That'll work.
Yeah. Well, I had a similar sort of situation that when you were talking about that, I thought about yesterday. My sister was very excited to have a sibling. So they're like, oh, I can play with them. So what they did is they stuck all of their toys into my crib when my mom was taking a nap, and my mom woke up. She's like, why are there toys? And she had to take everything out. I was fine, but that's not something you're supposed to do. It's a mood. It's definitely a mood. Just like.
Is there a blur tool in here? Fuck. What is that? Oh, that reverses it. Alright, cool. It's not what I want. Thank you. What is that? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
lovely.
still not kind of used to digital art, so this might look a little
Yeah,
not
it's
as good
alright.
as some of my drawings.
It's okay. Some of these just take a little bit to work with too. Like it's actually one that I've not used before, so we're in the
Yeah.
same boat. I assure you. Oh, shapes that I can fill in, perhaps, or is that an eraser? I don't know yet.
Well, that kind of looks like an ear. Okay, that's fine. My face looks fucked.
Good. That's just kind of.
That's just kind of how it is, though. Yeah.
Oh Jesus! I see now what that does. So we don't need that selected anymore. But thank you. No, no, no. Edit. Deselect. Thank you. Oh, I see now. You just make a big ol' orb. A hat. Apparently doesn't like when I do that. Alright, cool. Let's stick to pencils.
Such a weird plan.
Huh?
You'll see, you'll see, you'll see.
Great. I haven't actually worked on anything. I'm just busy figuring out the controls.
Nice.
See.
I'm just drawing.
So what does that mean by minimum size? Oh yeah?
You'll see, you'll see, you'll see.
I'm into it. I'm cool with it. Alright, it'll be fine.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm digging that. That's cool. I like how that feels.
You're just like, I'm gonna fuck with the controls. I'm like, I'm gonna make something stupid.
That's how it is.
Usually it's the other way around, though.
Oh yeah, I like playing with brush. Oh, that's much better. I like playing with brushes a lot more than I like anything else most of the time. Mm-hmm.
You'll see, you'll see, you'll see.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm voice activated, so I hear somebody make a noise, and I'm like, yeah.
That's weird.
Let's see. Would you like a topic?
Sure.
What was your favorite movie growing up?
Ooh, terrible topper. I don't have one.
It's okay. What's your favorite movie right now?
Also, I don't really like favoritism. I don't like having favorites.
That's okay. Then what do you like?
Better.
it's all in how you like read favoritism when it comes down to it. Like, the movie is not going to care if you like it better than the rest. It is a disc with data on it, and it'll change all the time. It's okay to change your mind about things that you like.
Oh yeah. Well, my thing is that I just don't really have a favorite. I just have a hard time with that. Like, favorite. Well, that means I have to pick.
Not necessarily. It's not something you have to stick with. You can just talk about movies that you've enjoyed when you watch them.
Yeah, but when you're picking a favorite, you're picking a favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you have to go through all of it, and then you pick one. And I have trouble with that sometimes.
I mean, yeah, that's the ADHD for you. Like, you can't always just pick because it's not specific enough, so...
Yeah, it's like, but I like them. They're all good and shit. And
Yeah.
it's like, I like them all for different reasons. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, favorites will change all the time. It doesn't necessarily mean that favorite's going to be the same in the next 2 days. And that's always
Yeah.
okay.
But
It's a hard thing.
again, I just can't pick a favorite.
Do you need it to be more narrowed down than that?
No, I just can't do favorites. Even, like, category-wise, because there's just so many different things for good categories.
What are some shows that you've enjoyed when you've seen them?
I haven't been watching a lot of shows lately, actually. Back when I was, like, watching shows and stuff, I did, like, an NCIS, but that was more of just, like, you know...
Okay, Abby would come on and she's hot.
She
God,
I just love her.
Goals, honestly.
It wasn't more of just attraction, it's just, like...
She's so cute!
Like, she's so cute, she's confident, and everyone loves her.
Cyber goth.
Yes!
Come on. How do you
She's
not
goth,
like
but
that?
she's like the happiest goth you will ever meet, and I wanted to be her so badly. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's how I mean. Like, that's kind of like what I'm trying to do to get the ball rolling. See, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, then that's one thing that I've also discussed with one of the other roommates, Nanashi, who, like, most people hear goth and hear, oh, somber, sad, Victorian child, and like, everyone has
I'm
their own-
goth.
Yeah.
And I'm
like,
over here like, yeah, I can be very depressing, but no.
we have our own flavor, and I like to refer to it as Comic Sans goth, because, like,
Yeah,
like-
that's kind of where we're at.
you embrace the humor and, like, it's the garbage side of, being goth. We're like, yes, as a matter of fact, I fucking love Halloween. Why is this... There's nothing wrong with being a stereotype, but, like, in the most weird way you possibly can, like...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm goth, and I don't imagine most goths hate Halloween. It's just, I think, it's more the pretentious goths that cause problems, because...
Yeah. And when they're kind of pretentious, it's just like, I don't know. Just don't like it.
Like, you don't have to gatekeep being sad, dude.
You can't keep being sad. It just makes them sadder.
I'm not real enough for you? No! Okay.
Just like, why would you gatekeep something like that, though?
Exactly.
It's just, that's sad.
Don't you have better things to do than being an elitist? Oh wait, that's why you're an elitist. And that's it too. Like, yeah, we're all gonna have our points. Like, that's why some types of, like, punk and goth, certain types of people will fall into the same scene that they were trying to avoid because they were ostracized for being alternative, only to end up gatekeeping those types of people out. Like, okay,
Yeah.
there are some...
There's
there are posers, for sure.
but there's also just so many variants to it.
Yeah.
There's the punk goth, there is the pastel goth, like, there are so many variants to it that it's just, like, gatekeeping is, like, wrong, because, yeah, there are posers, but who the fuck cares?
Apparently them, and that's...
Yeah, it's also, like, you know, we can't really be misrepresented because we're more of an aesthetic.
Yes.
Like, now when people start stereotyping goths, that's where I draw the line. Like, all goths are sad, all goths are depressed, all goths are this or something. And yeah, most goths are sad, but some people are goth due to the aesthetic of it. And that's fair, you know? And, you know, you can dress up in chains and stuff, but that's, yeah, and, like, I'm not gonna keep those people. I don't have the time, I don't care enough.
Honestly.
And, you know, they could be, like, happy like Abby and stuff, and that's fine. They're still goth. And, you know, I have an obsession with, okay, I have a little bit of an obsession with death, but it has nothing to do with, like, my emotional state. It has more to do with just, it's just how I fucking am. And I will get into talking about, the Grim Reaper and stuff like that, and it's just like,
You have an outlook, and that, I think it's the outlook people tend to have that makes them goth more than anything, to a degree. Where, like, it's not necessarily you have to have X, Y, and Z to be goth, but, like, a fair few people will have at least this kind of, like, a take on death where, like, it's not necessarily something you need to be afraid of. It's just a part of being alive. You're gonna die at some point, and that's gonna be fine. It's scary, but, like...
Yeah, there's a song that I think I've sent to you a couple of times. I really love it, and it's called "You Gotta Die Sometime," and I like the depiction of death in it, because it's good.
It's kind of a relief to know that people you hate, even if they die after you're gone, eventually they'll just kind of stop existing, and you won't.
Yeah.
No one will have to deal with them again, but, like...
Yeah.
Maybe that's a little mean.
But I think it's also just, like, people are so afraid of death, and it's just like, why? I don't always understand it. I want to be able to talk to people about death and them not be so afraid. It's just like, I don't know. But I'm me, and I will talk about serial killers and stuff.
Some people are just squeaked out by that, and that's
understandable. It's understandable that it's just... I don't want to be shamed for talking about death, is my thing.
Okay, maybe not at a funeral. That's already happened.
Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. At a funeral, like, yeah, they're in mourning. Maybe I shouldn't talk about graveyard beetles.
So, I do have a question. So, why is it always in morning? Why isn't it ever in the evening? Like, where does this... I understand morning.
Well, people don't like the dark, so they don't want to bury people in the dark, and also there's the belief that, well, ghosts and spirits will be more active during the night. You know, some say that's true, some people say that's not true. It's undeterminate. It depends on the ghost, honestly. You know, some are lazy, some of them like to sleep at night.
Some people hear you thumping around on their graves at 4 in the morning, and they're like, God damn it, fuck it, these kids again.
I scrolled out, I saw your drawing. Yeah. But anyway, it looks good. Anyway, but yeah, it's just... Yeah. But
you know what, that, like, at our last apartment, where, like, there were these kids upstairs, and, like, through hours of the day, starting at 7, at least, starting at 7 when school's supposed to happen, they're just, go, and the parents would yell at them sometimes.
And then it would be 5 a.m., and I would hear thumping above, like, we didn't live together, but I would be sleeping over and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would be like,
Is that child dead?
I have insomnia. I will not be sleeping.
And that's the part that was always, like, kind of funny. It's like, we would always hear, like, this very, like, the loudest thud of thuds, and, like, oh my god, did that kid finally fucking die?
Oh my gosh, it was like a running joke, and I was like, I don't know if I'm okay with this, but I understand.
You were baby then, and now you're like... I talked about
No, I'm still baby.
You're still baby.
I still am like, I don't know if we should be saying this. I'm just a little bit quieter about it because I'm like, okay, they wouldn't actually. They
No,
wouldn't
no.
actually.
I would not punt a child for legal reasons.
For legal reasons. I think you just wouldn't punt a child.
Yeah, no, see, it's exactly it. Yeah.
Mostly because you're not a child anymore. If you were, you would be like, fuck you. But you're not, so you're gonna be like, okay, fine.
I was indeed a child once, and that's the thing, where it's like, okay, you're going through some stuff, and I will not treat you like you're stupid, but goddamn, there definitely are some kids in this society.
Yeah, especially American kids. Like,
I find it a little bit upsetting that, like, it's never the right time to talk about certain things for kids, but then, like, they never are going to learn because we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Like...
Also, yeah, most of our talks are gonna be deep, so if you're not ready for deep thoughts...
Deep thoughts are us, how you doing, babes?
I'm glaring at them. But yeah, we have some very sometimes controversial talks.
Feelings heavy, and if it's ever like in chat, if it's ever like too much, just note, hey, can we like, can you, hey kids,
can we talk about ice cream and gummy bears?
Gummy bears. They're just gummy bears, but they got little mini guns.
I meant to say gummy.
No, that's way funnier. Hang on, I think I know what I'm gonna draw now.
Oh god. Gummy
bear. Let's see, let's zoom in on that titty right there.
Hold on.
Don't worry, like their clothed titty is fine, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna draw tits on stream, I already agreed to this.
Okay, good.
That's for my other tabs. Don't worry, they won't come up on your stream.
Okay.
Don't worry, I don't think we're allowed to do that here anyway.
Alright, are we ready to zoom out?
For right now, and then I'm gonna get to work on the gummy bear. So go ahead and zoom out. Yay!
Oh, that kind of works. I got the faces balloons. The faces heart with balloons. And you got your ghoul.
Yes, that's, well, yeah, and that's part of why, like, I don't know if you can see my name out there, but mine under there. A nameless ghoul named Zenith. And that's part of my name, or at least one of the ones that I've chosen. I go by many names.
Yeah.
Such as Get Off the Table! God, not again! And Toaster. I responded to Toaster. And Socks.
I responded to Orange.
Oh my god! Hey, Orange! That's me!
Well, I used to drink so much orange juice.
Orange juice?
Yeah, and I would constantly eat oranges, so...
You craved that vitamin citric.
Mm-hmm.
I'm zoomed in super far.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Yeah.
It was brought on me too. I was complaining that none of my friends ever gave me any cool nicknames.
Yeah.
So they gave me a nickname.
Better?
Okay, so let's make these two layers invisible and go on to layer I'll take 3, you take 1.
Sure. Hang on just a second.
Okay.
If I can find...
There we go.
I don't know how to make the layer invisible logo on a phone.
The eyeball. Click on the eyeball.
Ah!
Yee. Okay, and this time I won't look. Okay, all good.
Where are you at? Can you mark a small space so I know where I'm at?
Hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm over here.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'll scooch over this way. Yeah, that'll do. Just zoomed out stupid.
Okay, should we have a theme for this one?
No, we're good. I can go ahead. Oh, I can just have them as just my tools. That's fucking cool. So.
You're like, oh, I'm learning all these things, and we're like, I'm fucking
make
doing
stuff.
something.
I'm gonna make stuff. I'm gonna make some weird shit.
and then I just make normal shit.
Hang on. Hell yeah, gummy bear time.
Gummy bear.
Silence following.
Okay, I might. I'm gonna get a reference for this one.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
It actually makes me think, not this specifically, because, like, I like gummy bears, but you want to know something that I don't like? The Gummy Bear song, very specifically.
Yes, I'm a gummy bear.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, I'm a gummy bear.
Yep.
Oh, gummy bear. Oh,
oh. Yeah, like, one of my friends,
yeah, I love that song.
It's fair, it's okay, I'm not gonna shame you for enjoying a song, but my god.
You should.
One of my friends used to just torture me with that in school, where they'd be like, hey
Yeah.
Z, hey, I've been into a really cool song lately, it's called the Gummy Bear song, you may have heard it, and I mean, I guess it's pretty cool in German, and they played it in my German class too, and I just kind of head desk right then, they're like, oh my fucking god.
You're like,
I can't escape it.
You're like, Z?
Yes.
You're there, and you were like, fuck, no, leave me alone.
Yes, what could it possibly be but the Gummy Bear song for the 5th time today?
Yeah, this song is...
It sure is. Oh.
Yeah, it did get a little annoying, but I kind of still like it, though.
I'm on an eraser, that's why.
But that's probably because I was, like, a troll singer.
This is fair, and that's totally fine. It's one of those things, just, how dare you, but I get it. Now, disclaimer, I'm not good at drawing guns. So it'll just vaguely shape, which is probably for the better, excuse me.
Yeah.
Considering where you are.
Yeah. Where we are. Where I am. Where you are?
Yes.
We are? We are.
We are, comrade. Alright, so let's see. Back to red. Where's the place you really like going?
My bed.
Hell yeah, your bed.
Okay, I'll actually answer this.
It's fair though.
I usually like places like the ocean and cliffs and stuff.
It's a good time. This is actually coming along pretty good. I like the. I found out I like the ocean a lot. On top of just like mountains and places that I feel hidden. So good. Excuse me.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just like, oh.
Just like
My bear shit the screen. What did I do? Oh.
It's like, why is it all brown now? It's like, no reason.
I was making a gummy bear, not a fucking brown bear.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. It'd be like that.
It do be like that.
Let's see, and then...
That is an eraser.
Congratulations, you have discovered eraser.
Nice.
You sound like you're having a good time over there.
You'll see.
Oh, I'm excited for it.
Yeah. It's cursed. It's cursed.
Is it cursed or is it scuffed?
It's cursed.
Oh no.
It's cursed because I'll do a side by side.
Oh no. Chad, I don't know what you see. I'm like against the wall and they're doing their thing over there and I'm too busy over here like figuring out
You're
the pictures
against
of
the
fucking gummy bear.
wall.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that probably would enjoy that. Just, you know.
Cursed.
Let's see, shading for reds. I can't remember. Purple, I think that's how that works. No, I think I just do a lighter shade of red for that. Forgive me, Jack, for we have sinned repeatedly.
I have definitely sinned with this one. Let's do...
Again?
That one was on purpose.
It's okay, like, I want you to know, like, that's never meant to be, like, mean. It's just,
It was just funny.
shitty bear.
Ooh, it could just be a chocolate bear.
It keeps getting chocolate covered, yeah.
Chocolate covered gummies are actually not bad.
They are, honestly, they're pretty good. Wish there was like a blending way for this thing, but unfortunately, I'll probably do that for like next stream, finding like a better quality art, like drawing with your friends online. But in the meantime, we have this.
Yeah. Also, streams with Z are going to be random because they have they have a very scuffed schedule.
Mm-hmm. So there's gonna be a week where like coming in July where I will have plenty of time because they're like, oh, but if you work with Milo, then like you might. What if you bring something into work for like problems? And I'm like,
Oh yeah, I
We
haven't
started as
explained that.
coworkers.
Yeah. I'm just like, they have no context in that. So my my lovely love is going to start working with them, and yeah, that's all the context you need, I guess.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh. All right, I'm ready.
I'm almost ready. I'm just getting the outline fixed because it's a little not quite what I wanted.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna make everything all nice. I'm like, I'll draw.
Oh yeah, trust me. Like this.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You can be working on your drawings.
Yeah.
For a very long time. And they're
Sometimes.
very good.
Are you referring to the drawings that I'm not supposed to show on stream and or announce loudly in the drive-through at the Dutch Bros and tell them what I'm doing when I'm getting home?
Yeah, the furry porn.
Yeah, drawing fat furry tits. No, I don't do that.
Yeah, you loudly proclaim it for the Dutch Bros.
No. I was like, when I'm like, oh yeah, are you doing anything when you get home? I'm like, yeah, drawing and watching the show. Oh, what are you gonna draw? Stuff.
Yeah, it's like they didn't know. They did not know. They didn't know. Yeah. But our chat knows. They know. You do the porn. Yeah, I don't think there's any problem mentioning that. It's like, oh, how terrible.
Might have to look into that. What's your
you don't currently have a website all set up yet.
No, not yet. Alright, we're good to go.
Alright, revealing in 3, 2, here we go. Oh, that's really good.
I will end your bloodline.
I love that.
Looking over.
Oh.
Muffins! Those are some muffins and cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Here's the thing. Come over here.
Yeah?
You want to see my cinnamon roll reference? So this is the cinnamon roll that I came up with.
Yeah. Ah, that's so good. I like it. It's alright.
That one's really good. It's really good.
It's okay. It's creamy and a little dense. It's very chocolatey.
It's like, yeah, I would do so much better if it wasn't digital art.
There's that, and like, just having a better quality kind would be for the best.
Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna make these ones invisible. Oh, no. Yeah.
And then we're just gonna share layer 2.
Yeah. Oh.
And then we're just like let it be fucking chaos once we're done.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make that layer invisible, and we're gonna add. I'll take layer 2.
Yeah. Oh, we can add. We can add layers. I think. Yeah. Hang on. That's a lock. I don't know. We could also just make a new one. Worst case. What is that? What are you? I don't know if it'll actually let us make another layer. I'm okay with drawing on this one though. Still, like, there's plenty of space.
Oh, true. But gosh, I really like that. I really like that. Oh no, the gummy bear is so good.
Thank you. Yeah, if you just want that as a reaction image, I can add more to it. Just I will end your
Oh my gosh, I need it. I will be putting this on my Instagram.
Thank you.
Yes. Just like,
Gummy bear.
no context. I won't put any words under it. I will just be. There will just be a gummy bear. Suddenly. Alright, next one?
Yes. I'm ready to go when you are, and I'll just draw around on mine on the same layer.
Alright, go for it.
Something underneath. Let's see. Do we want to think for this one or just keep going like this until we're like...
I am good for whatever.
Alright. Let's draw a bird, because I know neither of us are good at drawing birds.
Okay.
Alright, so go ahead.
This is gonna go terribly.
Yeah, it's all good. I have a vague idea of what birds look like, so it might turn out okay, but like, I'm gonna draw something stupid, or at least I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
It does not have to be anything. You could draw a chicken if you'd like to, because I know it's what I'm up for. I'm just gonna... Hang on. Looking at Discord real quick. Oh, baby.
This actually doesn't look too bad.
Good job.
Milo will be proud.
I would hope.
He's normally proud of me.
Good.
Yes.
You deserve that.
Yeah. Oh. Wait. We both went quiet. It's like, ooh, it's serious.
I don't know about that. Good point on it being a little quiet. What kind of birds? No, I don't think so.
I like hummingbirds. I like penguins.
Penguins are...
I'm just like, I know what you're asking. I know what you're asking. And all birds have 3 feet. This is a fact.
Hell yeah, ultimate bird facts. Is that what the stream's turning into? Facts we definitely know about birds because we've seen at least one bird in our lifetime.
We have a Milo. He'll correct us.
He's not here right now, so we can just spout the wrongest bird facts. I mean, the rightest bird facts.
But absolutely, we know everything. We know ornithology.
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, finches are one of 3 birds that can meow.
Yes, yes. Parrots can talk.
Yeah,
Not repeat, they can talk.
I mean that's actually kind of true. They can have the intelligence of up I'm actually not joking on this one. They can have the intelligence of up to a 5-year-old. And honestly, like the funniest shit you can do is take a parakeet or any kind of bird that can like speak a little and make it ask, "Why is it green?" It doesn't matter what color that bird is. Why am I green? There's that, like taking a blue parakeet and making it say that, and then taking a green parakeet and just making they say that and make people uncomfortable. And the second most uncomfortable thing you can do to make a bird talk is just, "I'm finally getting used to this body." I stole that from a post.
I understand the connotation for that, yeah.
Like, I definitely stole that from a post, but, like, that's such a fucking terrifying thing to do for somebody. Just, like, "This is my bird, Steve." Why has it got such a normal name? Let's move on to my cat.
Birda.
Bird.
The cat's name is Bird.
That would be a good name for a cat.
Ah, there we go.
I'll keep doing it while you do that, but I've got something stupid.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Let's see.
Okay. That should do it. Alright. 3, 2.
Yeah.
IQ1. Dot.
Oh, that's actually really cool, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I've actually...
those wings.
Yeah, I've actually been practicing a little bit on birds and stuff.
You putting actual effort into it, me.
Dumb.
What?
Yeah, I'm like... Actually, though, I might be able to draw a good one.
Yeah.
And you're just like, dumb bird.
I know I can't draw birds, and I don't want to put...
Yeah, that's the Z, I know. That's the
Yeah.
Z.
I don't know how to do it. And that's how I am with video games, as you've seen. If I can't do it, I'm at least going to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
And if I can do it, I'm going to enjoy it more and flick a boogers onto the cat. That wasn't intentional.
You just grab that cat's ass.
I had no choice. I picked my nose a little bit, and then it got on her, and I'm like...
Yeah, not intentional, but it's funny. Oh, funny.
The cat, unknowing.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah. Alright, let's unleash chaos.
What do that mean? Oh, yes.
I think, and then you had layers 4, 3, and 2. Yeah. Perfect. IQ1, touching that ass. Perfect.
Yeah, this is it. This is the stream, everyone.
Wee-hoo.
Yee.
Let's see. I wonder if it would let us... What does that say? What does that do? Oh, can we switch over the layers? Oh, you can switch over the layers. See what would take specific layers. Worst case, we just erase.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Cause you need that.
Oh, I figured it out.
Oh?
Do you see a new layer now?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's yours.
Oh, rad.
And I'll take 7.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and delete layer number. Is that 5? That's the one that is? Yeah. I can delete layer 5.
Yeah, it's all saved because it's streamed and stuff, so it's all good.
Oh, solidly. I still I will end your bloodline. I might send that to Bun real quick. Hang on.
Yeah, send that one. Okay, there's the break. Okay.
No, I might do that later. Alright, and then we're doing... I'm layer 7, you said? No, you're layer 7, I'm layer 6.
Okay.
Owned online.
Wait, we can draw on the same layer.
Yeah. I don't know why you were, doing that. That's why
we did it the first time, and I was like, okay, this is how we're doing it. And now I'm just like, why do we do that?
In the event that I have fucked it. Stealing a pill, that's good. That's good. Just, I snagged
Oh, yeah, no, make a nest. Do all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff. Get comfortable. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
I
have
didn't
my
know I was
coffee
uncomfortable until I
here.
shifted. I'm like, oh, I'm 24, aren't I?
Yes, you are indeed 4 years old. 4 years? 3
Yes,
years.
I'm in fact
3
4 years old. How do you know?
3 years.
Where's my sucky?
Older. Old.
Except they don't have
Where's
that
my
yet.
sucky?
Where is...
Sucky.
Hey! How you doing?
Hey, Z.
Yeah. What? I thought you were just gonna look at me just, hey, is he?
Okay, hey, Z. I did nothing. I just stared at them.
I was
And I
waiting for
started
it, like,
laughing.
I was just wondering,
You're
what's
just like,
Casey gonna do?
Kitty.
Murphy in the middle, unenthused.
Okay, okay.
Unmatched. Unyouched.
Okay, actually though, Z.
Yeah. I keep getting Baba Booey.
You're awesome. I love you.
Oh, thanks. I love you too.
You're perfect. You're wonderful. You deserve love.
I'd stab somebody.
that is not where I was going with this.
You're great. You're cool. I'd stab somebody. Okay. Not on
That's not where I'm
stream.
going, but it's absolutely something that you would say. Not do. Well.
Would I? It's the way I keep myself.
No, you definitely wouldn't. Okay, so what theme should we have this time?
Good. I forgot about IQ 1 and then I looked down. Fuck. Okay, so let me go ahead and own. Which layer did you want to draw on?
What layer am I on? 1 second. I'm on layer 7.
Okay, so. Oh, I think. Don't let me know. Okay, what are we doing, boys? Hang on. Oh, there they go. They're just making stuff happen. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, hello.
Oh, wow. That was not intentional.
You good?
Yeah.
You're just minding your business, doing it, tachyon. Well, it's not really letting me to a new lane. Like, it has a pencil near it, and I don't know if it's the one that I'm on or
You
not.
double tap it.
It's still not letting me do that. Hang on.
Matt?
Oh, that's layer 7. Hang on. This layer already has no one here. Okay.
I think you're on it.
You try to draw on a hidden layer. What do you mean hidden layer?
I think we can only claim one at a time. So it's my lair. Is the thing.
Hell yeah, we're in your room. So I can just probably like
yeah, so we have to draw on separate layers. Anyway, I'm deleting this one because
so many.
Yeah, so I deleted layer 7.
Plot twist. You
Okay.
let me on this one?
Yeah, so you can try layer 6.
I was trying layer 6 and I'm hitting own layer and it's like, maybe.
We can reset it.
I'm okay. I'm also doing totally fine on like layer 1 with IQ 1 and I will end your bloodline. That's working fine.
Yeah, let's just continue the insanity, honestly.
Yeah. Alright, and then I gotta go ahead and take this paintbrush. And then I'm gonna readjust it a little bit. Reduce that hardness. Ultra hard. Do I have 6 pixels? Yeah, I do. What if I bring down the density? Oh, that's nice. That's good. Alright, so I'm still figuring out how the brushes work, and it's great. So, theme. Let's draw rats.
Yeah!
Those are
Just
super
like
fun.
Mabel.
Yeah, the rat is so cute.
Yeah. That is the pet that I have. I actually didn't say it. I realized that afterwards. I didn't actually say it, but I got a rat. My last pet was a rat. They died in the night, so I got another rat. And I haven't been able to take a good picture of them yet because they're a little shy right now.
The best part about rats is you don't even really have to put that much effort into them. You just draw blobs and you're there.
And then there's me, putting a lot of effort into.
I know, like Nanachi was doing the same thing. You just start off with shapes.
I'm gonna reset it. Okay. I'm not trying to draw anything.
What were the names of your rats?
My first one. I'm blanking. My last rat's name was Barry. Yeah, baby Barry. Died in the night. I think you knew me by then. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I messaged the group chat crying. Yeah.
Understandable. I mean, babies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My baby had died.
It's never fun when that occurs.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're enjoying the ASMR of Murphy licking her butt.
Yeah.
She's only like raining like the Frenier, not like actually like getting in there or anything, but just Murphy.
We definitely needed to know.
You're welcome. I felt like it would be it's nice to specify, so I don't know. Sometimes you gotta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what else. Let's see. About how hard is it to like hand train rats, anyways?
Depends on the rat and depends on your method and just it really depends on the rat, honestly. Because some will like take to it very quickly, some don't. It just and rarely you'll have a rat just fucking won't. And you're just gonna be like, okay, that one's just gonna fucking live and I'm not going to pick them up.
They doesn't want it.
In the end, it just depends on how stubborn they are and how stubborn you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. That's an eraser still.
It's a Dumbo rat. Why is it a Dumbo rat? 'Cause of the ears. Dumbo.
So were they Dumbo rats before or after the movie came out?
I actually don't know that fact. Because they might have been just... I knew that fact at one point. Their actual name is Fancy Rat. But yeah,
They're always listed differently, and I think it's kind of silly.
yeah, I think it might be from that.
There's a different type of fancy rat.
I think it might have. They were originally called Fancy Rats, and then, when Dumbo came out, they started calling them Dumbo Rats.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it honestly just makes them cuter. All right, I'm ready.
Sec. I'm gonna need to do a couple other things, and if you
Yeah.
want to keep doodling rat blobs in the meantime, feel free.
Oh, I only drew one rat. But yeah, when we went to the first we went to Zamzos, and the first place that we went, the rats that they're supposed to be feeder rats, and they were kind of well behaved for feeder rats, but also the the guy immediately grabs a rat by the tail, and I was so upset.
Oh
I
my
didn't
god,
say
yeah.
anything. I should have said something. I didn't, but I was really upset by it.
Yeah, people grab them by the tail a lot in general. It's
Yeah, and that's a
Sure.
real problem. Because that's where they have their heat regulation. That's where they get their balance. A rat without a tail has very little balance. They have trouble climbing. They have trouble navigating simple areas. And it's a real problem. And it's just that thing, that tail.
Sir.
It.
Yeah.
You don't see tails wrapping. You don't see tails wrapping. You don't see rats wrapping their tails along the roof of thing and just hanging from it. That is not a thing that they do, ever.
It is something for balance. They do when they're worried about falling off. If they're leaning over something, but it's it.
Yeah, they'll do that as an emergency thing, but it is not a careless thing. It's not something they normally do.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Also, yeah, my rat is currently very ready to box me. Fun fact, rats box. They will box each other, they will box you. Normally they will bite you before they will box you. They will bite and they will scratch. But with other rats and other rodents of their size, they're actually kind of likely to box to blow off steam. If two rats are being territorial, they'll box it out. Oh, no, they'll punch. They will full on box. They will throw the other rat around. It's interesting. I used to watch rats boxing.
It's fair, it's cute to a degree.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I should be ready now.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god.
Rat.
It's a fucking rat.
It sure is a fucking rat. Soft and brown.
Fucking
Idiot.
Yeah, this my rat's about to uppercut someone.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, and it'll give him big old Dumbo ears. Yeah.
Tiny little rat hands.
Yeah, little rat hands.
Murphy's got stupid little rat face.
Yeah, Murphy is we like to call her the autistic cat because she is a little autistic sometimes.
She's got trauma going on.
Yeah.
But she's very good. You can't just pick her up. She will squirm and not understand what's happening, but I've gotten her to a way where you can so you grab her by the chest and by the butt, pick her up and let her face away from you. She can't catch you as easy. And she'll just chill. She knows you're gonna put her back on the ground, all 4 feet.
Yeah, it's funny looking. It's funny looking, but she's okay with it.
Yeah.
She's yep, I like this. I'm okay with this. She's fine with it. But starting out, we couldn't pet her. She didn't really know her name all that well. She was always running away from us and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's good with being petted.
She'll yell if you are ignoring her.
Yeah, she did not make a single sound for almost months. And now she's responsive. She knows her name. She'll come when called and stuff. Well, she doesn't always come when called.
I don't know people speech.
Yeah, you do though. You just sometimes don't care.
Mm-hmm.
She's turning more into a normal cat and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah. It's been really nice.
We can actually just sit and talk, and I watch you doodle and shit.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, because I get super uber focused on my drawings, and then I'm just, yeah.
And by far, like, the easiest way for me to, like, focus on drawing or, like, focus on a conversation is, like, doodling. Oh no, poor Murphy, she is trapped inside. Whatever will we do?
Okay, I will let her out because she might need to go use the litter box.
Come on. Yay.
Yeah. I'll leave the door open for you so you can come back in without yowling.
Mother, unloved, unloved. Like, that's one of our favorite memes around the house, too.
Yeah.
It's just me at speak, where it's
Yeah.
like...
Whenever we feel like, whenever we want attention or we really want attention or we're getting lonely, we'll be like, unloved, unloved. But we'll, like, especially with Murphy, we'll be like, she'll, like, she'll, like, yell and we'll be like, what the fuck?
What is it this time,
We're
you
petting
bitch?
you have food, the door is open, you can go to the litter box. What do you want? You're just yelling
She
at
wants
us.
to be played with, such
Yeah.
as with a cat toy.
Yeah. Oh, also, yeah, she wouldn't play with cat toys. She seemed extremely neglected. And the theory is that she had neglect issues. And we also think that she was probably kicked because she shows some symptoms of being afraid of feet, and there have been a couple times where
This cat has, like, almost no fear of... Like, you'll be, like, damn near ready to trip over her, and she just sits there, like...
Yeah, but she also, I have accidentally kicked her in the dark. Like, it wasn't intentional. I didn't know she was there. And,
You kick Murphy?
I didn't
hit
kick
her
her.
like a
I
football?
realized that there was something there, and I stopped, but she fucking ran. She wasn't hurt. She was okay. I didn't mean to kick her.
Oh, no, I know you didn't, but just,
Yeah.
that's the meme for me where it just, like, lightly pushes my cat with my foot to move her. I'm like, hey, move, I don't want to trip over you. You kick me at? You push her body like the football?
Yeah.
Jail! Jail her mother! Jail for 1,000 years!
But yeah, and then she would not approach me for a couple of days, actually. She wouldn't approach me. She would run away if I was in a room or something and that she was in, and then she started warming up to me again. So I think there was a problem with not only neglect but abuse.
Oh, definitely.
And our roommate thinks that they probably sustained some brain damage at some point.
Oh, just in general, like, abuse and shit like that does just fucking warp how your brain actually works.
Oh yeah. So we think that she didn't have that during, like, the developmental stages when she was younger, she didn't develop she wasn't listened to, so she didn't really know that meowing was gonna give her attention. She wasn't petted, she wasn't given attention and stuff. She probably wasn't fed right. She probably just didn't have a lot of her needs being met. And now she just is... She's much better now. She's obviously healthier. She did have a problem with eating, I think, at the start.
Probably. I don't need to
Yeah,
think.
I think I remember, like, you guys kept mentioning that there was a problem with that. So yeah.
I don't remember what it was. I know it was a problem for, like, Bunny, like, my actual, like, that is my wife. And, like...
Yeah, Bunny is the nickname.
Yeah, ironic. But,
Unironic. Unironic nickname.
ironic. Nah, I don't want to draw brown, I don't want to draw that.
Yeah. But, like, it's just like, oh, they're like us. They also have an eating disorder.
Oh my god. Fair enough.
It's like I think all of us but Bobby have, like, an eating disorder.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Congratulations, we have an eating disorder and disordered eating. Wee-hoo.
Wee-hoo.
Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
That is too thick and not quite what I'm looking for.
I'm actually enjoying this. I'm enjoying just watching you draw.
Definitely. I'm glad that you enjoy it, honestly. Let's see.
Yeah. And I'm always gonna stream things that I enjoy. If I don't enjoy it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna be like, fuck this. Stops doing it. Just how it works for me.
That's how it worked with the family. Jesus.
Yep, that's how it works with my family. How it worked for your family.
Yep.
It
This does not spark joy.
more of like, this sparks the opposite of joy. This sparks problems.
Anger. This sparks upset.
I'm
not soft
upset.
enough.
I'm upsetty by the spaghetti.
Alright, maybe we should use a paintbrush and make it a little bit harder, perhaps?
Oh, maybe you should. I don't know.
That's better-ish. Paintbrush. Hardness. Yeah, that's a little better.
But yeah, they're much happier. They're being taken care of now. We like to call them autistic cat, and I mostly like to call them an autistic cat because they sound like a autistic cat. And I say that because their meow sounds wrong.
They don't know how. It's not their meow sound. Sure, her vocal cords are shredded.
Yeah, like, it's more of a thing of just like, she obviously has not meowed a lot.
No, she meowed to the point like that's why she like that's what shredded vocal cords sound like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not working.
Oh, okay. There's my brain catching up with the
Yeah,
conversation.
It's okay. Your brain like timed out for a second.
Yeah, it timed out. It needed to load. I had to tab out and tab back in.
Exactly. Hang on. Yeah, I know how it is. But yeah, that's not necessarily how she's supposed to sound, but because of the whatever she went through when she was at the pound, that's just kind of what happened to her.
Oh yeah.
Legitimately unloved.
Yeah, and I was like, no, you are loved. We love you, you stupid idiot.
We're still home. We're just in a different room.
Oh, I thought you were gone for a million bajillion years.
Yeah, and like that's another thing where like, if she doesn't know where you are, she'll start like yelling, and it's almost like she's crying.
Mother, I thought you loved me.
It's
But
like,
you have left.
They have left me. They're gone forever. And I was like, I'm right here.
It's
I'm right
okay.
here. I'm looking at you. They'll turn around and be like,
Oh.
yeah. Like, that has literally happened where you guys have left and they start yelling. I walk into the room. They're yowling at your door. I set something on the counter. They turn around and they actually walk up to me. And then I'm like,
They're like,
you done now? You done now? And then they leave me.
Can you believe this shit?
They're like,
They
oh,
have
you're
left
here.
me.
I'm like, oh, I don't actually want attention though. Goodbye.
Oh, alright. Well, you're not who I was looking for, but I'm not alone, so that's fine.
Yeah. For me, it was more of like, well, I'm not good enough. Wow.
Wow, okay.
Just like, hello, I am a god.
Correct.
Not a god. I'm a normal fucking human. Okay, I'm not normal, but...
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah. I can be more normal than some of us, let's be honest.
You can function as a normal person, but it's not fun.
No, it really is kind of boring being normal. It's boring and it's just... Ugh.
The thing that I don't enjoy about it is more just like the seemingness of like, to be normal you have to pretend you have a sense of control, and that's very hard to come by when you are not technically
In control.
I have enough control over my life to be satisfied that I might not go on a spree.
Yeah, I think we're all in a better place. Like we all have had a time. We have all had a time getting here, but now we're in a much better place. There are some things that could be improved, absolutely, but comparatively, oh my lord.
Yeah, we've come from places,
Yeah, we all have our little story to tell, like, Ugh. You can talk about it if you want.
So it all started when I realized, hey, maybe my family ain't so good. Then I'm like, hey, so you're lashing out at me like when I was a kid, and I understand there are things happening, but you only really like tell me what you actually feel when you're mad at me. So of course I'm going to avoid you. They didn't take it well.
Do you remember what the conversation was sparked by? Because I remember. It was sparked by them cooking in the kitchen and smoking you out and not giving you warning. Because Bunny is fully autistic. And I say that with the greatest endearment. I love them to pieces.
I feel like you just get, like, you're doing your best. She is autistic. She is on the autistic spectrum. Fully autistic is not a good way to describe it.
I kind of did that for the lulz. Like, I knew it would make you laugh was the thing. But they are not only on the autistic spectrum, they are autistic.
What are you saying? You're just saying words now.
I really am, but it's making you laugh.
Alright, but yeah, just
yes, but so there are some scents and there are some flavors and tastes that will make them not have a good time. And
she is easy to overwhelm, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And there'd been the thing where, like, if they were going to cook something that was this or that they would warn them in advance so that, like, they could get things set up in their room so that they could, air it all out when it was done and stuff, and, like, it'd been a talk.
Ask for a heads up.
Yeah.
And then she took it, like, the most wrong way possible, where, like, I even tried to make sure and clarified with her, and she was like, are you wanting me to give a heads up? Do I have to ask you before I cook in my own kitchen? I'm like, no, I just wanted a heads up, like you said.
Yeah.
Do I finally get in the Jones to finally want to start cooking again, and I'm being schooled in my own kitchen, and I'm like, that's not what I did.
That's absolutely not what you did. You were just asking, making a request due to, well, the fact that it was
Sensory
overwhelming
stuff.
your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, that's kind of like, and then you moved out and you lived in the apartment, and now you live here, where it's safe and sound.
And now I haven't talked to them, and is my checking in with you a bad thing? Yes, because I'm still mad. You stole my cat. Again.
Yeah, they had a cat, Yizu, tiny little kitten, sweetest thing in the world,
So
and,
good.
we also went back, and, it was
Meatloaf.
I was gonna go, like, cupcake and pancake. I never think meatloaf. They are called meatloaf because they are extremely overweight.
They are very fat.
They are very, very fat. You went back, and you ended up calling, animal control, because they had discoloration, they had scuff marks, they had...
My cat was scuffed for sure.
They were scuffed. And then, like, then animal control went over and they're like, oh, they're just recovering from an allergic reaction. Like, this cat has been the same weight of fat for a very long time. I've never seen them have an allergic reaction. And they've lost weight as well. Like, they were not looking in the best,
No. What was Super Chunk is now Super, are you okay?
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, that, we kind of just want to go over and steal Meatloaf, because we're just like, this cat is not being taken care of.
And then there's me where I'm like, well, you didn't want to get in the way in between me and my uncle and Izu, because my uncle found Izu and was taking care of her, but gave her to us because he couldn't care for her. And then, so she didn't want to get in the way of that. So, I mean, I don't know why I'd want to get in the way of Milo stealing Meatloaf back. Like, that's between you and them. Like, this is what my mom would do. Like, she felt like I was putting her in the middle of a lot of things, because that was her husband, and he helped her get away from her abusive mom. And I'm like, okay, but he still sucks ass. He yelled at my wife. Do you want me to like him? I don't.
No one likes him. He's the kind of guy where he thinks he knows everything, and the moment the moment there's an inkling of an idea that he does not know everything, he gets extremely defensive, and it doesn't matter who is right. He is going to gaslight you, and he is going to try to convince you that he knows what's up. And he will never admit that he is wrong.
Correct.
Never.
Like,
okay, I'm gonna clear off my layer so that you can have the full space. All yours.
Perfect. I just moves babies.
Yeah.
Let's
It's like,
see.
it was very frustrating because, like, yeah, you were stuck in that trailer. We were trying to find a way out and stuff, like, and you're a full-grown adult. You're 3 years older than me. You were paying rent. You were doing all that.
I wasn't though. That's because like, and that was the thing with it too. Is like my mom kept being on the fence. Like, well, you don't have to. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Like,
And then she
like,
only like tell me she wanted rent when she was like really mad at me, and I'm like,
yeah, and it's like one of those backhanded things where it's just like she was trying to be like, I don't know what's up with your mom. I'll be honest.
It's okay. I don't either, and that's part of why like I just kind of dropped it with her. With like, I am more emotionally mature than my mom, and I was trying to help her with that, with the fact that like, okay, I understand that you've been abused. I understand that like.
Yeah, but there was no advancement.
No, there was no
there was no
clarity
attempt.
what you wanted from me.
There was no admission of anything. The problem with the thing was that they couldn't admit to anything. Like, we weren't making an accusation.
Yeah,
They were afraid of us making an accusation. Because if we were to make an accusation, it would have been true. It was like, but we didn't think to make an accusation because we were just not that kind of people. We were just like, okay, how can we make this work? How can I explain to you what's going on inside my brain? Like, we were just like,
doing our best to explain ourselves as people, and our parents just never took it well.
yeah, like, I didn't know anything about texture names before you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know it at all. Like, I heard texture and I was like, I don't know what that means. And, like, I'm also on the spectrum of autism. I didn't know that until I met you guys, because I was like, okay, I just have ADD.
And
apparently, that puts me on the spectrum immediately.
Yeah, like, you're going to have similar needs to who we are, too, just because, like...
Yeah. And all of those needs were ignored as soon as my mom heard the words ADD. She heard ADD, and I didn't have any problems. I just couldn't focus.
You just need to focus more. And it's like, yeah I'd love to, but the goblin in my brain kind of...
Yeah, but I'm thinking about Pokemon right now, because I want more Pokemon cards so that I can beat the guy during lunch against his Charizard. Like, that was me as a kid. I wanted to play Pokemon. I wanted to read Warriors books. I
wanted to be a cat.
I wanted to be a fucking cat.
Yeah, I know you well. And that's like, and that's something I always kind of think is funny when it comes to people on the spectrum too, is definitely how like,
we all want to be animals.
Yes, we relate harder to animals because you know what? Animals don't talk, on top of the fact that, like, all they want is food and to be petted. Like, you can't really go wrong with them. If they don't like you, they don't like you, and they get it out of the way pretty quickly. That's a pencil. It's not the one that I want.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You know me better than anyone in my family. And you knew me better after, like, minute of talking to me.
Yeah, like I just kind of soul reads on you.
In a minute, you knew I love dragons. I like cats. I like being petted.
You were hella into the yin yang symbol, and just
I never even mentioned most of this.
Yeah,
you just fucking knew. Like, you knew yin and yang before I mentioned it. You knew dragons before I mentioned it. I didn't even think to mention dragons, actually. Like, you would just start, like, you would, there was just moments where you would,
and that was okay.
You would look at me and be like, you like this, right? And I'm like, how do you know that? And I was like, oh, I'm kind of okay with this.
How did you know that?
Yeah, it was never a thing of like, how did you know that? How'd you know? It was more of just like a, oh, yeah,
I do.
How'd you know? how'd you know? Yeah, it's just like you soul read so well. Like I could never do a line game with you.
Oh
You
yeah.
would look at me, you'd be like,
It's
Casey.
because it's like anyone
And I
who's
would
going to lie to
smile.
me can't do it because usually with simple lies like maybe and I'm like yeah you're smiling.
Yeah, I can't lie to you anymore. Like, I think I lied to you maybe twice. And it was about like dumb shit. It was like, oh, I have to work that weekend because like I didn't want to hang out with anyone.
Yeah.
Because that was back when I was still like, oh, I can get overstimulated. I'm like,
Yeah.
what does that word mean? I don't know. Never mind. And now I'm like,
Now you know
I'm
you're just allowed to
overstimulated.
say.
Could you like give me 5 minutes to process and then like maybe fuck off?
Exactly. Like you got to learn new language to express what you need, and then on top of that, you learned it was completely okay to say, "I just am not feeling it today.
Yeah,
I
like
would leave you alone."
because I've always been like, okay, I must have energy. I must be productive. I must be helpful. But I don't have to be that all the time. Like there are some days where it's just like, okay, you need to help me now.
Yeah.
And I need to express that when I have that stuff coming up and stuff. This has just turned into a mental health rant, and I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah. Like it's in a positive way that shows people like, hey, you don't
This
always
is-
have to be okay.
This is 100% like kind of where your brand is gonna be. 100%.
Yeah.
Like mine is just gonna be, hi, I'm Casey, and yours is mental health, love yourself. I'm kind of weird.
Mental health, love yourself. I'm kind of weird. I like that. Mental health, love
That
yourself.
you should put that in your bio when you make your Twitch stream. Mental health, love yourself. I'm kind of weird, because it's absolutely on brand. It's
I appreciate
absolutely you.
Mental health,
Yeah.
love yourself. It's gonna get weird.
Yeah, and further information, Z here has an interest in becoming therapy.
Yes, I
Becoming
definitely-
therapy.
I would like to become therapy. It's okay.
It's the I'm a country meme.
Oh my god.
I'm Italy.
Oh no. Can you imagine? God.
That's what my brain did.
I am become a therapy. I look you in the eyes. You're cured of something. You at least are where you have it now, and that's unsettling because I haven't said anything yet.
Well, half of the battle is actually being like, huh, you have this. Being like, what?
Step 1, you have it. Step 2, what does that mean? Because that's what most parents don't get told, and they don't understand. They don't go out of their way to understand their child, and that will always piss me off.
Yeah, and my problem with my mom is that she's like, oh,
She
I'm a
doesn't
nurse. I know how to deal with this sort of thing. And she didn't actually know a lot about ADD because she wasn't that kind of nurse, but she had taken upon herself and been like, okay, yeah, I know what's going on with my child. I know what to do for them and stuff. It's just like, you do not know. You do not.
I mentioned to my mom a while, like, I don't know how she would feel about it at this point, but especially since she's been recently, a while ago, also diagnosed with ADD, like ADHD as well, like adult, like,
Yeah, your mom is definitely.
she's got it going on,
She's,
but like,
she's got something going on,
definitely.
included upon trauma and potential Stockholm syndrome.
That's fair. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But, like,
that's why you have me.
yeah. I had mentioned because I do have a lot of symptoms and I'm probably autistic as well. I mentioned to her that I might have Asperger's, but she thought at the time that I got that, I heard about it from Curry so I could get on disability. Like, no, I just wanted to understand more about myself, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I love when people do that, though, where they're just like, yeah, no.
I'm not sure if you have Asperger's, though.
It's differently labeled now. It's just, autism spectrum disorder.
Yeah. Like, I think that everyone in this house, except for Bobby, is
No,
like...
he's ADHD.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone in this house is fucking. It's alright.
Yeah, like everyone here, it's the autism house.
It's the autism.
We are the autism. Yeah, and we're all at like not completely, but like we're on different like ends of the spectrum. So it's like we're all different flavors.
Yeah, and that's how it tends to work. We're like, when it comes to being autistic, you're not just gonna have the same texture needs as Bunny is. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I have different flavor needs. I have different texture needs. Like I like onions. They smell onions. They get smoked out. They start coughing and stuff.
they will die.
Oh yeah, and they're very sensitive nose and they have very sensitive flavor. Like they can smell a pinch of paprika in a liter of soup.
She likes paprika. It's
Yeah, but she's a bloodhound.
oh, solidly,
100%, and I love her for it.
honestly. And then like I sniff through the house and I know who's been through the hallway. I'm like,
Yeah.
I smell Cyrus.
You smell musks. I'm
Yeah.
like over here like, my sniffer works when I want it to work.
And that is for the better. Some people here are pretty stinky.
Yeah.
I can smell what Milo's been through too. Like I can smell. I know what you smell. I can tell like and differentiate between our clothes. Like this isn't ours. You saw me sniffing underwear, didn't you? Yeah, it's not mine. Oh my god, I'm such an ass. Casey has coffee in their mouth and congratulations. You must be so proud.
Sniffing underwear. You perv.
Yeah, it's not mine.
But yeah.
If it were mine, it'd smell more like ass.
Yeah, and then I'm over here like, I like math, I like statistical analysis, I like physics and that stuff. And then whenever like,
I'm
everyone
too
else
gay
is
to
like,
get it.
they hear me say math and they're like, out the door. Just like, they hear math and it's like, it's a curse word. It's a curse word that they don't like. It's almost a slur.
Math is a slur.
For some people, genuinely, math is basically a slur.
Mathematician. Oh my god, you can't say that. This is Twitch.
Yeah, just like, oh my
You can't
god.
just say that.
I think there are some streamers that have actually banned people because they started talking about math. They're like, no, I don't want this. I don't want this.
Hey, don't do math in my stream.
Oh my god. This is like trauma.
My
Yeah.
god, yeah, just.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it in her eyeball. That's it. That ain't working.
And like I like that. I like the way that things are because we all have such vastly different perspectives and stuff, and it kind of being around people that think differently than me. Because they open up my mind to different. They give me a different perspective, and I can run things by. They could be like, okay, let's talk about this actually,
Casey,
and I'm
put
going to
down
talk
the
to you.
bow.
I'm going to talk to you as an adult, and I'm going to talk to you in a way that
Hopefully
isn't
we'll be-
demeaning.
No,
or-
yeah. Like,
yeah, like we talk it out, and it's like it's okay if we disagree and stuff. There's some things where it's like, I'm gonna be upset if you disagree with me, but I will understand.
Yeah, we can respect each other's opinions because we have dealt with enough family members that just straight up didn't, and we're like,
Yeah,
you don't have to agree, but you can respect it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's more of just the thing of just like we just want to have our voices heard at the end of the day, and that's really what happens here. Like we can ask a question and be like, okay, I don't understand, and then like the other persons will be like, okay, so let me explain. So and so stuff.
Because sometimes people just need to vent, and sometimes it's just all you need.
Or just like whenever like one of us has like, you know, we get overstimulated and stuff, like it's all very healthy.
Yeah, gentle questions like keeping it simple when someone is overstimulated, like, do you need to move somewhere else? Do you need it to be quieter?
Yeah, and it's just like, it's just not something that I've been exposed to before.
Yeah, no, it's amazing what happens when you're given the right opportunities and environment to thrive in.
Oh yeah, it's just like, I had a very, like, I don't know, like my perspective on things have evolved so much since I have met you and your wife.
Yeah, she's cool. My wife is
Oh my
really
gosh,
cool.
yeah. Like, just like all the things that they just don't, people don't talk about. They don't teach you and they don't do all that stuff.
They don't like interacting with it because it makes them uncomfortable to think that this thing is a thing that happens. Like, death is a thing that will always happen, and it doesn't just happen to be unfortunate, and that's kind of terrifying.
I would rather someone say, okay, can we not talk about this now? Can we not talk about this in this, like,
Wendy's right now?
You know, like, I would like a reason for why we don't talk about this here. Like, okay,
Yeah.
And then I'd like to be able to say, no, I want to talk about this in this Wendy's.
Yeah, and that's where it gets always kind of weird with the boundaries, because, like, that was, like, one of the problems I'd had with my ex for a very long time was, like, hey, this is a problem in our relationship that we need to talk about. Can we drop the subject right now? And I'm like, bruh.
No, we actually need to talk about this.
This is a conflict that is not going to resolve itself. We need to talk about this.
Yeah, like, it's a thing where, like, we can be like, there's, hold on, let me get my thoughts.
Yeah, take your time.
It's not a lack of a respect to, like, or it's not, like, me being mean if, like, I say no to someone's request. Like, we have to realize that, like, you know, just because someone asks something doesn't mean they get it.
Exactly.
Even if they're nice, even if they say please and all that stuff. Like, if a robber comes up and is like, may I please have all of your money and clothing? just like just
get a date first, God.
Yeah, you say something like that. You don't say like, oh yes, absolutely. Like, thank you for being so polite. It's just like,
Thank
no,
you
freak out and
good
like,
sir.
You call the cops. You do all that stuff. You don't just like, yeah. So it's just like, it's a less extreme way to think about. It's just a very extreme explanation, but sometimes we have to take the extreme explanation to explain the simple stuff.
Such as consent.
Yeah, such as consent. Like, that's what I'm getting to. There we are.
Surprise financial domination is just being mugged. Alright, I will pay you like $30 to find me on the street and ask me for it. Okay. You might need therapy.
It's like, this is weird, but okay.
Why am I turned on?
Yeah.
It's great. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like how that looks. How many times can I back? Yay! No.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, I learned about consent. I did not know about consent.
Yeah, parents aren't the best about teaching. Parents don't teach their kids how to be successful adults. They teach them how to be obedient children, and that doesn't grow out of you when you get older.
Yeah, like, there were so many things that were just not taught. There were so many things that were just not explained. Just like, my mother expected me to remain, pure. You know what I mean.
Oh my god, I can take off her skin! Oh no!
What?
Do.
Undo.
So, hang on. Does that mean I can go to layer 1 and just move shit around? I have to find out.
Yes, you can.
Oh god. If you're happy and you know it, to the left.
So it only shows when you let it go.
I see.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, what's going on?
What? What's funny, Jonesy? What's going on? Oh!
Yeah.
My
Jojo.
mental health.
Yes. Hello, kitty. Yes.
Oh, there's like a little chat thing on here too, apparently.
Oh yeah, it's on my.
That's rad. I might have to do that because I didn't realize it was there. That's cool though. But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like. We absolutely will be like having conversations like this quite frequently because this is just the conversations that we come up with. Like, we talk a lot about mental health. We talk a lot about like deep shit.
It's the drama.
Yeah, it's just we're the kind of people who like we get at it. We just dig it all up. There is no hesitation. Zenith.
Yes.
Zenith.
I don't know how to pronounce, but I'm pretty sure that Zenith is. I keep hearing it pronounced that way. So yeah, Zenith.
Zenith.
And that's what the Z is for.
I've only heard the Z, so I
it.
haven't heard Zenith and yet actually.
Yeah, Zenith. It was a name that I like, cause I went by Z for a while, cause it was a good in between the name that I was using and the name that I wanted to have. So, cause I'm gender fluid, so like there was a nice flux with that. And so with that, and then I was like, no, Z is something all by itself, and Zenith is just when it's at the peak of its power. So when something is at the peak of its power, like the moon or something. So naturally.
Yeah, and yeah, I started calling you JoJo because of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and we watched that too. Yeah, absolutely.
That was why.
That's
rad as hell. Yeah, cause like
I thought you knew.
no, cause like I know that like my the other name for Jonesy, which was one that I used for a while too, and currently still use. I knew that was like short for it because that's why Bunny calls me JoJo. Well, when she was allowed to.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just because JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so it's all right, cool. What JoJo?
Yeah, like we started watching JoJo together, and then I just started calling you JoJo. At about like season 3.
Yeah, and it was rad.
Yeah, I've actually never read any of the JoJo, so I've only seen the anime, and I'm all caught up now. So you can send me memes.
Hell yeah! Well, you're not completely caught up. There's still like a few chapters of the manga.
Yeah, there's still a few chapters of the manga, and I don't want that spoiled. So send me memes. Send me them like
out of context, Jolene.
Yeah, they'll be like, and then I'll be watching the anime, and I'll be like, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Jotaro, you look different.
I'll be like, this is a JoJo meme. Okay.
Wow, who is that?
What
they
are they
can't
doing?
walk.
What's happening? I don't understand. I was actually shown the Pesci meme much before because Milo's fish is Pesci.
Pesci.
And then it happened, and I was like, because you guys had all been going Pesci. And then it happened, and I was so.
Oh.
It was an O and also an oh my god, it happened!
Yeah!
Yeah, it was just like, I fanboyed, fangirled? I fan. Yeah.
Fan redacted.
Everything about me is redacted.
Casey, last name redacted. Redacted.
Yes.
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 And you are the love of my life and super fucking cool.
Aww.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Like,
Let's see.
it's just like, imagine there's this long proposal, and then there's like, you're the love of my life, will you marry me? And then there's like, yes.
Yeah. My god, like, dead ass when my wife proposed to me. I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And I'm like, wait, no. For real this time, I'm gonna say yes. Like, because like, I would always be startled by people asking me, because I'm like, what? Hang on,
yeah.
me?
Yeah.
You like me that much?
You were startled at the fact that people were dating you. You were just like, wait, we're dating?
Like,
Just like, when did we start dating? What's going on? Why did you kiss me? What?
yeah, like, with my ex, and they had, like, asked me out, like when we were on our way to lunch, and they're just like, because I've been fawning over them for a little while, couple of months. It'd been a little while, and then, like, on our way to lunch at school, they're just like, so, you want to go out? And I'm like, yeah, okay. Because I didn't know really how else to respond, because I wanted to keep the conversation going. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. With me and Milo, it took a while, but then when it happened, it was like, he was like, I don't know if you still, like, you know, like, we don't have to. And then I was like, no, you're my boyfriend.
You are now my boyfriend.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, Pog.
Oh, Pog! Fair enough.
That's not his wording, but it was basically that. It was like, oh. And then we were a couple.
Forever until
he dies. Not when I die, until he dies.
Till death do us part. And if you piss me off, that might be sooner than you think.
No, I'd never kill him.
No, you wouldn't go that far.
No,
I wouldn't go that far either. But my God, in the first round of, like, me and my wife being a thing, shit was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's probably not something for stream.
No, it's not.
I almost committed murder on several occasions.
We're gonna divert the conversation. We're just gonna say consent was a given. It was all okay, and
consent was achieved. Life almost wasn't.
Okay, we're moving on.
No, it's okay. No,
I know. You guys don't need to know. Maybe you could talk about that on your stream.
Yeah, I
once you
fucking like. Yeah, no, like that's a bit much for anyone just getting to know me. Like, oh,
yeah.
he's pretty cool. What do you mean you weren't this cool of a person?
What do you mean by that? What does this mean? What are you talking about? Just like, yeah, that will be something conversated about in a later date.
Yes.
But yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there was a lot there. All you need to know is that mental health is the branding.
Correct. Sometimes things get weird.
Yeah, things get weird. Ooh, I like this one. This is cute.
Hey. Oh, that's a little tall, so we'll go ahead and fix that.
I'm gonna zoom in on that.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm zooming in on my screen. They're zooming.
They do be zooming though.
We do zooming, but we're not a zoomer.
You're probably a zoomer, to be honest, and that's okay.
I don't actually know. I'm 1999.
But yeah, let's see.
So who are you drawing now?
Just doodling at this point. It's been a very long time since I've actually, like, tried drawing any kind of a person with a mouth and face.
Yeah, you haven't exactly had a lot of time to draw. Like, you've been very busy with work.
Yeah, no, like, they had me working for a week straight. Like, so I was off last Friday, and then I was working, and my next day off was that week's Friday, and it wasn't fun. I didn't notice it because it was just work. But the problem was the fact that, like, I just didn't have time. Like, the thing that pisses me off most is, like, when they'll have me close and open, because we close
Oh, that sucks.
at 8 p.m. We open at 8 a.m. And I'm like, you are giving me 4 hours to be a person.
Yeah, for us, we close at 8 and we open at 9, but you have to be there if you open at 8 so you can do setup. Since I'm in the print shop, though, I don't have to be in until 9.
Yeah.
Though I would like to be in a little bit earlier than that to do proper setup, because sometimes the night crew doesn't do their job.
They don't. I know how that is.
Yeah.
Not personally, but I understand because I've heard about it from other people who have night shifts.
Yeah. It's just like, it's understandable, but it's just like, there's just a couple of things, like, you know, refilling the printers with paper, because I come in and I immediately have like 6 or 7 jobs that I need to do. I don't have time to sometimes refill the printer as soon as I walk in because I have like almost every single day immediately 5 people walking in the door and they need to know where this is on the floor. They need me to print something out. They need to be checked out. It's not a thing where I could just like immediately go and just empty the trash, refill the printer, sweep the floor, clean the glass on the scanner, make sure everything is booted up and all that stuff.
You've got shit to do.
Check the print orders online, check to see what night crew left for me, their notes and stuff, see what they got done, what they didn't get done. Just like, I can't do all of that, and I have to.
Like, they don't ever, like, staff enough people because they can get away with it. They
Yeah,
can get away
like,
with
we are
overworking their workers.
understaffed, and I don't think that my guy is going to hire more
anybody
people
else.
because I've talked about it, and they're just like, well, but that is more money. That is more people that I have to pay. That's more hours that I have to fill. That's more work. That's more
we
money.
literally just had somebody we lost. 2 to 3 people that we have lost.
Yeah,
Sir.
we just lost 2 people. Yes, we gained some other people, but we've also had another store that closed, and all the people that went to that store are coming to this store.
They have been coming for how many months now?
They haven't hired anyone since Milo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not coming over. That has been too long. These people have probably found other jobs by now, unless like they're coming over. Hasn't that strategy?
Oh no, we got 3 people. So we lost 2 people, but we gained double the business.
Yeah.
So we're always understaffed. There are so many more moments now where, to begin with,
You could
like,
get more business done if you would hire more people.
yeah, you would get more done. You would have a higher rating. You would have all this different stuff. Like, more people, the customers are more satisfied, they have more likability to return. Like, taking care of your employees is something that customers acknowledge. Because
It's that and, like, a point of appreciation gets you better business and
absolutely
better profits later.
Yeah. If you pay your employees better, if you pay them like a living wage, like if I ever have like mods that I hire, if I ever have a editor, like I'm going to pay them like what they're worth, and I'm going to starting wage be a living wage of wherever they live. Even if it's in Europe and it's like double what it is here, I don't care. Like they're going to be getting a living wage because like I want the people that I work with and work with me,
Can you imagine
people that I work
ethics?
with and people that work for me, if they ever do, to feel like they are, you know, respected, and like, you know, if they need, like, if like I want, you know what I'm trying to say, but I'm just like, I want there never to be a miscommunication on whether or not I value their work.
Yeah,
Ever.
That's super important.
Like, if they tell me something, I want them to know that I'm going to listen to them and take it into account. And, like, you know, I don't ever want there to be a miscommunication on that. So they're going to be paid what they're worth, and they are worth a lot immediately because they are a person. Second of all, they deal with me, so they're immediately good. Yeah, if anyone can deal with me, then it's like, okay, if you're nice to me, we're good. If not, we're gonna have words. We're gonna keep having words until this is resolved, or you quit, because I will have such a hard time firing people. I don't know if I will be able to. that is the one thing. I'm just like, I could not handle firing someone. Oh my gosh, that would be so tough. Do you think you could ever do that?
That depends on if they're genuinely not doing their job and not serving their purpose. Yeah, that's something that I'm going to have to do. Like, obviously they're going to be given like enough time, but like if it's not working for them and it's not working for me, then it's not working for anybody and it's wasting people's time.
Yeah, I think I will be able to do it. I just won't take any joy out of it.
Most people don't get joy when they have to say, "Hey, you've
Some
been canceled
people
on
do.
Twitter.com."
Some people do. And I think it'll also be a thing of just like I will try every single means and just like if there is really, really no way that I can get them to like they'd have to do shit. They have to start shit and they'd have to like completely just disregard everything that I say to like me be like, okay, you're fired.
Do you still like having this job?
It's like, yeah, like I 100% will try to communicate like beforehand and all that shit.
Yeah, it's preferable. Like you're doing your best with it.
Yeah. Yeah, just background thought.
Yeah, definitely. I get it.
Because like eventually me and you want to have like both of our streams set up and like well maybe one day like we'll start making like some side money off of it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would absolutely love if this was my job because it's absolutely a lot of fun. I like gaming. I like, you know, interacting with people in the chat when they're there, and I just like it. I like Twitch.
Feels good.
It feels like a good community to be a part of, and I like being a part of it. So I absolutely I want to keep doing this, and I hope that one day I can make this my job. So absolutely, that's something I do have to think about. Like, one day I'm probably gonna have like 7 mods. Well, okay, maybe not. It depends on how chat becomes and stuff. If it's a rowdy chat.
Rowdy chat.
If there's like 1,000 people spamming hearts all at once, and then there's that one person who's saying some shit.
Starting some stuff.
He's starting some fires, and then like I have to have 7 people just like watch the chat for that one person.
Cool.
Yeah. Just like, yeah.
She.
Yeah. And doing
Okay.
Twitch is just easier than like making videos for YouTube actually.
Yeah, so you mentioned honestly, like, you mentioned it's a little bit less complicated.
Oh yeah, like, I just have to do the thing. I don't have to do the thing, edit the thing, talk about the thing, think about the thing, edit the thing more, upload the thing, hope it uploads correctly, find out that it's copyrighted shit in it, unupload the thing, edit the thing again. It's just like, it's, for me, a much less complicated, much easier. I get to directly talk to the community all the time. Like, it's just, I know that I don't have a developed community yet, but like, once it starts getting bigger and stuff, as it will, because it's an inevitable mathematical probability.
Yeah.
Like, eventually people are going to start, like, watching my chat regularly, and watching my chat regularly.
Watching for that one person.
No, actually, some people do meet in, like, Twitch chats and stuff, and it's really cute. Weird, but really cute. And I really respect that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, just, like, you gotta meet people where you gotta meet people, and, you know, if there's that one person in chat who's just, like, you know, sending that pog champ, and you're like, yeah, you're the one. It's like,
It's you.
it's like, I've seen it, and I'm like, okay, living, you are living, and they're both happy, and I'm just like, okay, go for it. But yeah, so just like, eventually, like, you and me, we're gonna have our own streams all built, and we're gonna have our own little communities, and our communities are gonna get along, 100%.
They start fucking fighting each other, like.
If they start fighting, we're gonna be like, okay, me and Z are going to stream together every single stream until you two can
The get along stream.
time to get along.
Get along shirt.
Yeah, it's just like we send out merch of get along. You're just like,
Do it.
Okay. okay, it's just like we'll sit our streams down, we'll do a dual stream where we're both like streaming together and we're like, okay, chat. So we saw the stuff that you said on Twitter.
Listen, we're about to cancel you personally. Stop it.
Yeah, about that cooking stream that you guys like really wanted to get and stuff, and we had this goal and you did it. Well, about that, it's still happening. It's just not happening as soon as you want.
I will end your bloodline.
Yeah, I will end your bloodline. I love that so much. I love it.
It's actually probably inspired me to draw something later, since, I mean, playing with gummies is really fun. Time to make some slime, girls.
Oh yeah,
They're so
enough.
cute,
Yes.
though.
Yeah, they are.
You
They
take
really
a bite out of them, what do they taste like?
A sour apple. Yeah.
What you gave me? That's fucking... Gender.
Just like me, just like side-eyeing them. Just like, watch your words, watch your words.
I know I'm not allowed to say anything about that on stream.
And it's just like, you're making my mind go there, and that's just mean.
Hey, I didn't say anything. You said sour apple first. Ah, my arm.
You said take a bite out of them.
Yeah, and... Four.
Okay, moving on. Yeah. But yeah, I think our communities are gonna get along. They're just like,
Oh yeah,
the
like,
kind
I'm
of
gonna attract
people-
the right kind of person, really.
yeah, like the kind of people that I've run into on stream and stuff, and the kind of people that like, the few people that have come into like the chat and stuff, like they either stay or they leave, and if they stay, they usually, you know, they're my kind of people.
Yeah.
And, like, if they're not, then they're mean. It's because they're being mean to me. And I'm like, well, you know what?
Here.
I'm just gaming here and just playing some fucking Hearthstones.
Listen, I'm here just video gaming, and I can't stand your vibes.
And I'm just like, okay, either you be nice or I will ban you. I have no remorse. I have no remorse over banning you if you're being mean to me. Like, if you're being mean to me, then it's just like, why the fuck would I have to deal with you? I don't deal with people like that in real life. Why should I deal with those kinds of people online? So, like, if you're gonna be sexual, if you're gonna be, like, making...
Shrexian chat.
If you're gonna be, like, you know, harassing me, or harassing people in the chat, and doing all that stuff, like, I'm just not gonna fucking deal with you. I'm just not going to. And just, like, I think that, for the most part, people on Twitch are nice and stuff. There are a couple people that will actually, though, directly target smaller streamers and stuff, be like harassing them in the chat, and because smaller streamers are like, they're just trying to gain a viewership and stuff, they will sometimes not ban them, and like, no, I'm banning you. I do not
You deserve
care.
better things than to be hurted.
Absolutely. Just like, I'm not gonna ever deal with people that want to be mean.
You already deal with that at work. Why would you want to deal with it?
I deal with that at work. I don't have to deal with it here, because here I'm in charge and I'm in control. I'm large, I'm in charge, and I am in control.
You're baby.
I'm not baby.
You're baby.
I'm not baby.
Sounds like something someone's baby would say.
Puppy.
You're puppy. I can admit that I'm puppy.
Yeah, puppy.
Yeah. Let's see.
We probably will end stream after this drawing.
Yeah, I'll try to be. I'll try to be kind of quick.
Oh, no, take your time. You want to do a good drawing. But yeah.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah, people can do better. So we will do better for ourselves.
Yeah, I don't want to build any community that that spreads hate and harassment to other people. Like, if that is where the community starts heading, I'm gonna be like,
I'll cancel myself.
I will cancel myself if people are going to start being, like, mean and stuff. I will stop streaming if my streaming is causing strife and it's causing other people to be unhappy without any good reason. Like, I understand, like, if my, like, community starts, like, sending messages to people that are toxic and stuff, but, or if, like, someone's being mean to me and then, like, they, like, you know, they all gang up on them, but I also don't want them to do that, because the people that are, like, some people will be mean for attention, and I don't want them to get that attention. So it'll all just be a thing of just, like, I want to build a good community. And I will build a good community. Like, that is how it is. I will build a good community, or I will stop and figure out what it is that it needs to be for it to be a good community. Because I don't want one of those toxic communities. I don't want there to be misunderstandings and stuff. I want everything to be right. And just the way that I want it. I want it to be the way that I want it to be.
It's important to you for things to be under control and good.
Yeah, it's important that I have control over, like, and say over the community. Because if people are going to be like, oh, you shouldn't do this because da-da-da, if they're gonna use me as a reason, I want the reason to be right. And I don't want to get, like, involved in things that I'm not involved in. I'm just like, yeah. I can fight my own battles to start with. And I will fight my own battles. And if I don't fight those battles, then I've decided that those battles
Aren't worth it.
are not worth it. And those people that are saying mean things to me, they're not worth my time. I probably have them banned, I'll be honest. The reason that I'm not responding is because I have banned them.
They're doing what?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, they could be saying this. I don't know. I cannot see. I do not know.
I do not see it.
Yeah, and, like, the only way that I will know if, like, people are messaging me about it, or if their community is, like, attacking me because of them, and then I'm like, ban. It's like, my solution will be like, I don't care. I don't care what they say about me.
Banning is self-care.
Banning is self-care. Like, I'm not going to have toxic people in the chat. I'm not going to have toxic people on Twitter, on Instagram. If they're going to be toxic, they're not going to be toxic to me. I'm not going to be able to see it. I refuse to be bullied.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. This one's just not quite turning out the way I want it, but it's good. Getting there, playing with slime colors.
Yeah. And you, on the other hand, you'll get into fights.
It's for fun.
Like, you 100% will at times get involved in drama and stuff, but you'll do it because you're trying to help.
I'm not trying to help. I just want them to go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll be like, ban, and you'll be like, hello, let's talk.
Alright, you might be misinformed. If you're not, this is about your only warning. Goodbye.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
And an unknown fact, actually, is that my, you have 3 weeks before you can submit an unban request. So you really have, you're in timeout. You're
in timeout.
You have to think about what you have said.
You're
and what
going
you
in the naughty, horny goblin corner, aren't you?
You're going in the naughty, horny goblin corner.
That's just you banning them in chat. You're going in the horny corner.
Horny bin.
Horny bin. Go to horny jail. Oh my god, this is what you call, like, the ban probation. Horny jail.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, like you, the way that we manage our chats will be different and stuff. Mine will be direct, like, oh, you'll have a chance to talk about it to me in 3 weeks. I'll
to have
see
a nice, long, hard thought.
I hate that. Yeah.
You've been naughty.
I'm so excited to see like how that goes and stuff. It's gonna be so interesting and a lot of fun to see. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited for your stream to get all started up, and I'm excited for like what we have in the future and stuff. And I'm glad that like we can just like do all this talking and stuff and like, yeah. I think that this isn't the first time that you've been on stream, but it's a better introduction than the last ones, because as it turned out, the game didn't capture correctly, and I still don't know why.
It's alright, they
Yeah.
just heard my voice, and oh, they're jumping in the death pit again. You know how I know that? Because they're announcing, oh, death pit.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, no one knows what's going on, no one can see, we can barely see ourselves. Yeah, so It Takes Two has been on hold until we can get that figured out. It might be on hold until I get a better computer, so it's fine. We've got other things in store, we got other games that we're gonna play, and it's going to be played. We may restart it, we might not. We'll probably just go from where we left off and said this time you can actually see, because, oh my god, it took us a while to get where we are.
We got where we were, and then it was like, I am huffing and puffing and blowing your stream down.
Yeah, so it is a thing of just like, well, you kind of want to like see what like how we played it and stuff. You want to see us go through it, but we've already gone through it, and you have like our reactions and stuff. You can hear the game, you just can't see the game.
Bing bong, bing bong.
It's just like, why aren't they dying?
This divorce could happen much quicker, but still death do us part. But unfortunately, you turn to glitter and disappear.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so there is that, and so it's on hiatus. Not indefinitely, but probably for a long time.
I just realized how horrifying it must be to just be like crushed and like see that happen. You're just like glitter next to your partner, like okay.
Yeah, it's just like it is absolutely like underacted. It's just like how terrifying that would be. They came to terms with it very quickly.
I mean, considering how often we die, of course they did. I feel like we've done this before, May.
It's like,
find me.
Yeah.
Save me.
So that's on hiatus, but it's okay. We got some other stuff that we will be doing, and you'll actually be able to see us do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna end stream for tonight. I don't know when our next stream is going to be. I believe my next stream, if it's not tomorrow, it'll be on Wednesday. It might be tomorrow. I'll do an extra stream so that we can get the Hearthstone stream, because we didn't do it this week. Well, we did do Hearthstones this week, but it was supposed to be today, so I think I might do that tomorrow. 6 o'clock, normal time.
6 o'clock, piss time.
And if I remember, I will post it. It's because it's a stream, isn't it?
What?
God damn it.
I know, I'd like giggle a bit, like,
God damn it, Satan bless it.
Aww.
Oh, that's us. Anyway.
Gosh, but the feet bless you, except I don't touch
Don't you dare
you
touch
hate
me.
having your feet touched.
Absolutely.
I would never. I'm in kick range. I wouldn't do that.
You absolutely are in kick range.
I know.
Do not underestimate.
I don't underestimate
I
people
played
when I'm in
soccer.
kick range. I know. I've been hit in the face with soccer balls.
Yeah. But yeah, you've been... Never mind.
Okay,
but
but
yeah.
have been kicked in the face before.
So
Yes.
if I remember, I will announce when me and Z are going to stream again. I will try to post on Instagram the drawings that we did today, or at least my favorites. And yeah, I have nothing else to add. Do you have anything else to add?
Drink some water today. Probably eat if you haven't yet. Take care of yourself. It's really important, especially lately.
Yeah, and if you're putting off sleeping, don't.
You motherfucker.
If you're putting off sleeping, sleeping needs to be a priority. Take it from an insomniac.
And someone who's just kind of a goblin and doesn't follow one.
Even if it turns out that you're nocturnal, that's fine. But you need to fucking sleep.
I think that's kind of why these streams are kind of fun. Like, I know, like, the other day when, like, Riley came over and Milo and Bunny and them were all up in the room. It was so soothing to just hear them in the other room and just kind of rest out in the living room.
Yeah, you just passed out in the blanket pile. We have a
It
blanket
was
pile
so
in the living room.
good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's just like, yeah. If you need to sleep, I know you might be anxious about it. I know that you might be thinking about other things that you have to do, but if...
You can fall asleep to things like this, probably.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But you need to be sleeping when you need to be sleeping. Like,
Don't be a dumb bitch. I'll find you with a pillow. Wait, no, I won't. I wouldn't do that. You need better sleep than that. Just, shh. I'll find you with a pillow to help you be comfy.
You'll fluff their pillow.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll fluff their pillow.